With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Now he's free up the right sideline.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet.
Ready.
They'll run for the first time with a speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. Now he's free at the 35. He may go.
And all the way in, touchdown save.
Jahmyr Gibbs with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Now Prescott.
Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. Now inside the 25.
And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Prescott to throw it. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Cowboys are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Aubrey good with the PAT.
And we are tied at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Let's go now.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Check smash, check smash.
Another run for Gibbs here. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3. You look at this Cowboy defense. In that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Come 19, come 19. Ready?
They'll try and throw for it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Hurt. Right there, hurt.
Man in motion left, that's Smith and Jigba. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere.
Down back at the 42.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14.
Ready?
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
That one goes for 24 yards.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because, remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a first down right out of the gate.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. To throw is Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. From 8 yards out, and the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Ready?
3rd down and 10.
They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Normally I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach have already made that decision.
This is brought in at the 21.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt.
And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone on their first 2 drives, and even more so after the defense gave up the first lead. But these last 2 drives, obviously, they inspired their D because they shut them down the last time out. They hope to continue that string.
Now Dak, he wants to change the play.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st.
Throw is caught by Schoonmaker.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Cowboy 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Kill! Over 154 wires. Here we go, 46. 12.
Here's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And it's now 21-7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now they'll audible to something else.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Cougar 19. Ready, right?
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Left side here taken in by Metcalf. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6
Viking 18.
at the 39-yard line.
79 Broncos. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Mustang 19. Go.
Back to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
70 Timberwolf. 18 Pioneer. Buffalo 18. 30.
Back to throw again. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
And that's going to be incomplete. The Seahawks at a disappointing 0-4 for the first month of the year. It's been really a lost first month of the season, that's for sure.
And they still believe they have potential. They still believe they're a good team. But they have to absolutely start showing it right now. 0-4? That doesn't even sound right to them. But let's face it, you are what your record says you are until you break out of it.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 9.
70 Ranger. I go. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to throw here.
He's got room at the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Counter play. Here's Gibbs.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Clock running, and the Seahawks, they're running too, trying to speed up to the line of scrimmage.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Second and 14. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now back to throw.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Let's go now.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Down the right sideline.
And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. He went over 100 yards a week ago, and with that run, he does it again.
He's an absolute horse, a guy that eats carries. And what I mean by that, the more you hand it to him, the more the production you're going to get. A big-time performer.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. They'll go again with Gibbs.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
79 Broncos. Dragon 60.
They're going to look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again.
They get this out quickly to the left side. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by a good 3 yards as they convert on 4th and 5.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Now a 2nd and 10.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 35.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Play action now. Prescott. Looking left side, and it's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Looking deep downfield.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
On the ready. Ready.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Well, if you like the guys who run the ball, you're enjoying watching this. But the other guys, especially the defense coordinator, trying to figure out an answer on how to slow down the running game, I think maybe starts to call more blitzes, because you can call run blitzes in order to try and get more people to the point of attack.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there, because to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Smith and Jigba in motion right. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On play action, Prescott.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Prescott now on 2nd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. third down. It's Prescott.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Prescott's pass intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now.
He'll look to throw. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Chop 60, chop 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 19 yards.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
First down. First and 10 at the 48.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
2 yards on the pickup there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Panther 11, Panther 11. Cup 19, Cup 19. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They'll drop to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And some room to maneuver. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott.
They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. Yeah, the Cowboys are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th.
Now Dak, he's going to mix it up.
Now they send a man in motion right. Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward.
And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
2nd down, Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon.
And the Cowboys are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And the lead is now 24.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get them much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. And quickly, they get to the line.
1 yard gain brings up
70, 70. 19 tight, 19 tight.
On play action, they'll throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here we go.
The Seahawks on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Prescott off play action.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Looking to throw. Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Tony Pollard with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Cowboys start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready, break.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. 2nd and 10.
At the 19-yard line.
79 Broncos. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
18, pioneer. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Back to throw again. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Trap 60.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And now a big play to start off this drive as the shot downfield is complete. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
We're going to 54 wide. Here we go, 46. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Aubrey now for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. 210 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. Gibbs straight ahead.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 37-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
And the Seahawks first down.
Hand off now to Gibbs.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. And now they're in the hurry-up.
The 28-yard line.
Check the Eagle, check the Eagle.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 16. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
On the give, here's Gibbs.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
2nd and 3 from the 9.
Hey, check that, check that. Street, street. Hurt, hurt. Ready.
Hand off to Gibbs, headed right here.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point up and through by Myers as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.